Hello fellow travelers, Kaveruno Zamiri here, and I'm thrilled to be your guide as we plan for an absolutely fantastic Memorial Day weekend in 2025. This is a special time, a chance to pause, to remember, and also to explore, to connect, and to create some truly lasting memories. Whether you're dreaming of a bustling city adventure, a quiet escape to nature, or perhaps a bit of both, thoughtful planning can make all the difference between a good trip and a great one. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today: how to make your travels smoother, richer, and more rewarding. Over the years, I've learned that travel is so much more than just ticking off sites from a list. It's about the experiences, the people you meet, and the perspectives you gain. It's about efficient travel, yes, but also about meaningful travel. Get ready for an unforgettable Memorial Day weekend. Here are the top 10 travel tips and destinations for 2025. We'll cover everything from smart packing to immersing yourself in local culture, ensuring you're well prepared to make the most of this wonderful long weekend. So, grab a cup of coffee, maybe a notebook, and let's dive into these tips. My goal is to help you travel with confidence, to embrace the joy of discovery, and to come home with stories you'll be eager to share. This Memorial Day, let's not just travel, let's travel smart, travel deep, and make every moment count. I'm excited to share these insights with you, insights that I believe will transform your holiday into something truly special. Our first tip, and one that's truly close to my heart, is all about packing light. Now I know what you might be thinking. Memorial Day weekend, maybe I need options, but trust me on this, carrying less truly allows you to experience more. Imagine breezing through airports, easily hopping on and off trains or buses, and never feeling weighed down by your belongings. That freedom, that mobility, is the first step towards a more enjoyable and flexible trip. It's not just about physical comfort, it's about mental clarity too. The practical benefits are undeniable. Fewer bags mean no checked baggage fees, which can add up, especially if you're flying. You'll also save precious time at the airport, both at check-in and upon arrival, bypassing the baggage carousel chaos. And think about navigating cobblestone streets or climbing stairs to a charming historic hotel. A lighter bag makes these experiences delightful, rather than daunting. It's about efficiency, making every part of your journey smoother. So, what makes the cut? Focus on versatile clothing items that can be mixed and matched. Layers are your best friend, allowing you to adapt to changing weather conditions without overpacking. Choose comfortable shoes. You'll likely be doing a lot of walking. Think about solid toiletries to avoid spills and comply with liquid restrictions. Every item should earn its place in your bag by serving multiple purposes or being absolutely essential. And just as important is what to pack. Leave behind those just-in-case items that rarely see the light of day. If you truly need something unexpected, chances are you can buy it at your destination. Resist the urge to pack for every conceivable scenario. Instead, pack for the most likely ones. This mindset shift is key to mastering the art of packing light and enjoying the liberation it brings. Consider techniques like rolling your clothes to save space and minimize wrinkles, or using packing cubes to keep things organized and compressed. These small adjustments can make a big difference in how much you can fit and how easily you can find things. A well-organized light bag is a happy bag, and it contributes to a happy traveler. It's about being smart and strategic with your choices. Ultimately, packing light is about reducing stress and increasing your capacity for spontaneity and joy. With less to manage, you're free to focus on the sights, sounds, and experiences of your Memorial Day adventure. It's a discipline, but one that pays incredible dividends in the quality of your travel. So, for your 2025 trip, I challenge you: pack light and travel bright. Memorial Day weekend is a popular time to travel, and for good reason. It's a fantastic opportunity to kick off the summer season. But with popularity comes demand, which is why my second tip is crucial: book early. Securing your flights and accommodations well in advance isn't just about getting a spot. It's about getting the spots and the deals, allowing you to stretch your travel budget further and reduce pre-trip stress. When it comes to flights, airlines often release their best fares months ahead of time. Waiting until the last minute for a holiday weekend like Memorial Day is a gamble that rarely pays off. I recommend starting your search at least 3 to 6 months out. Use fare comparison websites, set up price alerts, and be a little flexible with your travel dates if possible. Flying a day earlier or later can sometimes make a significant difference in cost. The same principle applies, perhaps even more so, to accommodations. The most desirable hotels, charming bed and breakfasts, or well-located rental properties get snapped up quickly for holiday weekends. Booking early gives you a much wider selection, allowing you to find a place that perfectly suits your needs and preferences, rather than settling for leftovers. You're also more likely to find early bird discounts or special offers. Beyond flights and lodging, consider booking popular tours, activities, or even dinner reservations in advance, especially if there's something you have your heart set on. Many attractions offer timed entry tickets that can sell out, and sought-after restaurants might be fully booked weeks, if not months ahead for a busy weekend. Planning these key elements early ensures you won't miss out on signature experiences. Don't forget about rental cars if you'll need one. Demand for rental vehicles skyrockets during holiday periods, leading to higher prices and limited availability. Booking your car when you book your flights and accommodation can save you a headache and a significant amount of money. Ensure you understand the insurance options and book the right size vehicle for your needs. Ultimately, booking early provides an incredible sense of peace of mind. With the major components of your trip locked in, you can relax and look forward to your Memorial Day adventure without the last-minute scramble. It allows you to shift your focus from logistics to the exciting prospect of the experiences that await. So, get a head start on your 2025 plans. Your future self will thank you. Alright, travelers, tip number 3 might sound simple, but it's incredibly important, especially when you're on the go. Stay hydrated. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of exploring a new place, rushing from one site to another, and forget this basic need. But keeping your water intake up is fundamental to feeling your best and enjoying every moment of your Memorial Day travels, particularly if you're heading to warmer climes. Dehydration can sneak up on you, and its effects can really dampen your travel spirits. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, dizziness, and a general lack of energy, none of which you want while you're trying to make the most of your precious vacation time. Staying properly hydrated helps maintain your energy levels, keeps your mind sharp, and supports your overall well-being. One of the best ways to ensure you're drinking enough water is to carry a reusable water bottle with you. Many airports and public places now have water refill stations, making it easy and eco-friendly to top up. Make it a habit to sip water throughout the day, not just when you feel thirsty. If you're out exploring, aim to drink a little more than you might at home, especially if you're active or in the sun. If your Memorial Day destination is known for warm weather, hydration becomes even more critical. High temperatures and increased perspiration mean your body loses fluids more rapidly. Be extra vigilant about drinking water, and consider beverages that help replenish electrolytes if you're sweating a lot. Wearing light, breathable clothing and seeking shade during the hottest parts of the day can also help your body regulate its temperature. Learn to recognize the early signs of dehydration. Besides thirst, these can include a dry mouth, dark yellow urine, or feeling unusually tired or lightheaded. Don't wait for these signs to become severe. Proactively drinking water is the best defense. If you're traveling with children or older adults, pay extra attention to their fluid intake as they can be more susceptible to dehydration. And while water is king, remember that other fluids can contribute to hydration, but some can also be dehydrating. Enjoy those local coffees or celebratory drinks in moderation, but make sure pure water remains your primary source of hydration. Keeping a bottle of water on your bedside table to drink when you wake up and before you go to sleep is another simple yet effective habit. Healthy hydration is happy traveling. In today's world, our smartphones can be our most valuable travel companions, and that brings us to tip number 4, make use of travel apps. There's an incredible array of applications designed to make every aspect of your journey smoother, more informed, and more enjoyable. From navigating unfamiliar streets to translating foreign phrases, these digital tools can truly enhance your Memorial Day weekend experience, putting a wealth of information right at your fingertips. Navigation apps are practically indispensable for the modern traveler. Tools like Google Maps or City Mapper can provide real-time directions for walking, driving, or using public transport. Many also offer offline map features, which are a lifesaver when you're in an area with poor connectivity or trying to save on data roaming charges. Take a little time before your trip to download maps for your destination. Language barriers can be a challenge, but translation apps have made communication easier than ever. Apps like Google Translate allow you to type, speak, or even point your camera at text for instant translation. While learning a few basic phrases in the local language is always appreciated, more on that later, These apps can be incredibly helpful for understanding menus, signs, or having more complex conversations. To discover the best your destination has to offer, explore apps that curate local attractions, restaurants, and events. Many travel guides have app versions, and platforms like TripAdvisor or local tourism board apps can provide user reviews, opening hours, and insider tips. These can help you find hidden gems and make informed choices about how to spend your time, tailoring your itinerary to your interests. Don't forget to download the apps for your airline and any accommodation providers you're using. These often allow for mobile check-in, display boarding passes, provide real-time flight updates, and can be an easy way to manage your bookings or contact customer service. Having all this information centralized and easily accessible can save a lot of time and potential stress. Beyond these categories, consider apps for currency conversion, weather forecasts, or even emergency contact information for your destination. Some apps are designed to help you find public restrooms or Wi-Fi hotspots. The key is to identify which apps will be most useful for your specific trip and download them before you leave. A little digital preparation can go a long way in making your travels seamless. Our fifth tip delves into a topic that might not be the most glamorous aspect of travel planning, but it's certainly one of the most important: travel insurance. Think of it as a safety net for your journey. While we all hope for smooth, uneventful trips, the reality is that unexpected things can happen, from minor inconveniences to more serious emergencies. Having the right travel insurance policy can protect you from significant financial loss and provide crucial assistance when you need it most. So, what does travel insurance typically cover? Policies vary, but most comprehensive plans will offer coverage for medical emergencies and evacuation, trip cancellation or interruption, lost or delayed baggage, and travel delays. For a busy period like Memorial Day weekend, when airports are crowded and schedules are tight, the chances of encountering delays or lost luggage can unfortunately increase, making this coverage particularly valuable. Medical coverage is especially critical, particularly if you're traveling abroad where your domestic health insurance may not apply or offer limited benefits. An unexpected illness or injury in a foreign country can lead to astronomical medical bills. Travel insurance can cover hospital stays, doctor visits, and, in severe cases, emergency medical evacuation back home, which can be incredibly expensive without coverage. When choosing a policy, it's vital to read the fine print carefully. Understand the coverage limits, deductibles, and exclusions. Does it cover pre-existing medical conditions? Are activities you plan to engage in, like adventure sports, included? For Memorial Day travel, check if there are specific clauses related to travel during peak holiday periods. Don't just go for the cheapest option. Select a policy that provides adequate coverage for your specific needs and destination. Beyond the financial protection, travel insurance offers invaluable peace of mind. Knowing that you have a support system in place if things go wrong allows you to relax and fully immerse yourself in your travel experience. Many insurance providers also offer 24/7 assistance services which can help you find medical care, navigate local emergencies, or rebook flights if needed. This support can be a lifeline in a stressful situation. Consider real-life scenarios: a sudden illness forcing you to cancel your non-refundable bookings, your luggage going missing with essential items, or a natural disaster disrupting your travel plans. In these situations, travel insurance can transform a potential catastrophe into a manageable inconvenience. It's an investment in your well-being and financial security, ensuring that your Memorial Day memories are of the good times, not the unexpected troubles. Now for one of my favorite parts of travel, and our sixth tip dive into the local cuisine. Food is so much more than just sustenance. It's a direct pathway into the heart of a culture. Every dish tells a story, reflecting the history, geography, and traditions of a place. Memorial Day weekend is a perfect opportunity to explore the culinary landscape of your chosen destination, creating delicious memories along the way. Don't be afraid to step outside your culinary comfort zone. While it's easy to stick to familiar foods, the real joy comes from trying something new and authentic to the region you're visiting. Ask locals for their recommendations, your hotel concierge, a shopkeeper, or even someone you strike up a conversation with. They can often point you towards hidden gems that you won't find in the tourist guides. Seek out local markets. Farmers markets or bustling food markets are fantastic places to see, smell, and sometimes even sample local produce, cheeses, baked goods, and regional specialties. It's a vibrant sensory experience and a great way to connect with local purveyors. You might even find unique edible souvenirs to take home, or ingredients for a picnic. When choosing restaurants, try to venture beyond the main tourist thoroughfares. Often the most authentic and best value eateries are tucked away on side streets, frequented by locals rather than crowds of visitors. Look for places that are busy with local patrons. That's usually a good sign. And don't shy away from street food, provided you choose vendors that look clean and popular. It's often where you'll find some of the most flavorful and affordable local bites. Consider a food tour or a cooking class if you want a more immersive culinary experience. A guided food tour can introduce you to a variety of local dishes and the stories behind them, while a cooking class allows you to learn hands-on how to prepare regional specialties. These are not only fun and engaging activities, but also provide deeper insights into the local food culture. Remember, sharing a meal is a universal way to connect with people. Whether you're trying a famous regional dish, discovering a new favorite fruit, or simply enjoying a coffee in a local cafe, these culinary adventures become an integral part of your travel story. So, this Memorial Day, let your taste buds lead the way and savor every delicious discovery. It's a feast for the senses and the soul. Alright folks, as we venture out to explore new places, especially during a meaningful time like Memorial Day weekend, it's essential to remember tip number 7, respect local customs. You know, traveling is a privilege, and with that comes the responsibility to be a gracious and considerate guest in the places we visit. By understanding and respecting the local culture, we not only avoid unintentional offense but also, open ourselves up to richer, more authentic interactions. So, before you even pack your bags, take a little time to research the customs and etiquette of your destination. This can include understanding appropriate dress codes, especially if you plan to visit religious sites or more conservative areas. Learn about local greeting customs. Is a handshake common, or perhaps a slight bow? Knowing these small details can make a big difference in how you are perceived and welcomed. Once you arrive, be observant. Pay attention to how local people interact, how they dress, and their general demeanor in public spaces. This doesn't mean you need to mimic everything, but being aware and sensitive to social norms is key. For example, public displays of affection that are acceptable in one culture might be frowned upon in another. When in doubt, err on the side of modesty and politeness. Language is a powerful tool for connection. While you can't be expected to become fluent for a short trip, learning a few basic phrases in the local language, hello, goodbye, please, thank you, excuse me, can go a long way. It shows effort and respect, and locals often appreciate the gesture even if your pronunciation isn't perfect. It can open doors and lead to warmer interactions. Be mindful of photography etiquette. Always ask for permission before taking photos of people, especially close-ups. Some cultures are very sensitive about photography, and it's important to respect their privacy and wishes. Similarly, be aware of any restrictions on photography in museums, religious sites, or government buildings. A little consideration avoids awkwardness and shows respect. Ultimately, approaching a new culture with humility, curiosity, and a genuine desire to understand will enrich your travel experience immeasurably. Respectful travelers are often rewarded with warmer hospitality, deeper connections, and a more profound appreciation for the diversity of our world. It's about building bridges, not barriers, and leaving a positive impression wherever you go. Travel smart, stay secure. Essential safety tips. Enjoying your Memorial Day adventure to the fullest also means staying safe. Which brings us to tip number 8. While most travel is incredibly safe, being proactive about your personal security and aware of your surroundings allows you to relax and focus on the fun. A few simple precautions can go a long way in preventing common travel mishaps and ensuring your trip remains a positive experience from start to finish. First, let's talk about protecting your valuables. Consider using a money belt or a neck wallet worn under your clothes to keep your passport, credit cards, and extra cash secure, especially in crowded areas or on public transport. Avoid flashing large amounts of cash or expensive jewelry. Utilize the hotel safe for spare cash, important documents, and other valuables you don't need to carry with you daily. Be aware of your surroundings, particularly in tourist hotspots, markets, or busy transport hubs, which can unfortunately attract pickpockets. Keep your bags closed and, if possible, in front of you. Be wary of common scams that target tourists. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Trust your intuition. If a situation or a person makes you feel uncomfortable, remove yourself from it. When out and about, especially at night, stick to well-lit and populated areas. If you're unsure about the safety of a neighborhood, ask for advice at your hotel or a local tourist information center. When using taxis or ride-sharing services, opt for officially licensed vehicles or reputable apps. Let someone know your plans if you're traveling solo or venturing off the beaten path. Before you leave, make copies of your important documents: passport, visa, driver's license, travel insurance, and credit cards. Keep one set of copies separate from the originals, and perhaps leave another set with a trusted person back home, or store them securely online. Also, program local emergency numbers, police, ambulance, fire department, into your phone, and know the location of your country's embassy or consulate. Finally, while it's important to be cautious, don't let fear overshadow your trip. The vast majority of people you'll meet are friendly and helpful. The goal of these safety tips is not to make you paranoid, but to empower you with awareness so you can navigate new environments confidently. A little bit of common sense and preparedness is all it takes to ensure your Memorial Day travels are both exciting and secure. Travel with a conscience, embracing eco-friendly practices. As we explore the beauty and diversity of our world, it's increasingly important to do so responsibly, which leads us to tip number 9. Embrace eco-friendly travel. Our Memorial Day getaways, and indeed all our travels, have an impact on the environment and local communities. By making conscious choices, we can help minimize our footprint and contribute to the preservation of the very places we love to visit for generations to come. One of the most significant ways to travel more sustainably is to consider your mode of transportation. When possible, opt for public transport like trains and buses, which have a lower carbon footprint per passenger than flying or driving solo. For shorter distances, walking and cycling are not only eco-friendly but also fantastic ways to experience a destination up close and stay active. Reduce your waste, particularly single-use plastics. Carry that reusable water bottle we talked about earlier and a reusable shopping bag. Say no to plastic straws and unnecessary packaging. Some accommodations are making great strides in sustainability. Look for hotels that have eco-certifications or clear environmental policies, such as water conservation programs and waste reduction initiatives. Support local and eco-conscious businesses. Choose restaurants that source ingredients locally, buy souvenirs from local artisans rather than mass-produced trinkets, and consider tours operated by companies that prioritize environmental stewardship and community benefit. Your spending choices can make a real difference in supporting sustainable tourism economies. When enjoying natural areas, be it beaches, parks, or hiking trails, always follow the leave, no trace principles. Stay on marked paths to protect fragile ecosystems. Pack out everything you pack in, including all litter, and never feed or disturb wildlife. Admire nature from a respectful distance, allowing it to thrive undisturbed. Think about offsetting your carbon footprint. While reducing emissions is the primary goal, for unavoidable emissions like flights, you can consider contributing to reputable carbon offset programs that fund renewable energy projects or reforestation efforts. Traveling with a conscience means being aware of our impact and taking steps, however small, to travel more kindly and sustainably. It's about ensuring these beautiful destinations remain vibrant for future travelers. The heart of the journey. Relax, enjoy, and have fun. And finally, we've arrived at our 10th and perhaps most joyful tip. Remember to have fun. After all the planning, packing, and navigating, the ultimate purpose of your Memorial Day weekend trip is to relax, recharge, and create wonderful memories. It's easy to get caught up in trying to see and do everything, but sometimes the best moments are the unplanned ones, the spontaneous discoveries, and the simple joys of being in a new place. Embrace a spirit of flexibility and spontaneity. While having a plan is good, don't overschedule every minute of your trip. Leave room for serendipity, to linger longer in a place you love, to wander down an interesting-looking street, or to simply sit at a cafe and watch the world go by. Some of the most cherished travel memories come from these unscripted moments. Make a conscious effort to disconnect from the stresses of daily life. If possible, limit your work emails and social media scrolling. Give yourself permission to be fully present in your surroundings and with your travel companions. This mental break is just as important as the physical one, allowing you to truly absorb the experience and return home refreshed. Savor the small things, the taste of a local pastry, the sound of a foreign language, the warmth of the sun on your skin, a beautiful sunset. These are the sensory details that make travel so rich. Practice mindfulness even for a few moments each day to truly appreciate where you are and what you're experiencing. This helps to cement those memories deep in your heart. Travel, like life, rarely goes exactly according to plan. You might encounter a delayed flight, a rainy day, or a restaurant that's unexpectedly closed. Try to approach these little hiccups with grace and a sense of humor. Often these detours can lead to unexpected adventures or funny stories later on. Adaptability is a traveler's best friend. So, as you embark on your Memorial Day weekend 2025 adventure, remember to laugh, explore with an open heart, and soak it all in. The planning is done, the tips are in mind. Now, it's time to let go and enjoy the journey. Create those stories you'll tell for years to come, connect with the places and people you meet, and above all, have an absolutely fantastic time. Happy travels. Until next time, happy travels. Well, that brings us to the end of our top 10 travel tips for your Memorial Day weekend in 2025. I truly hope these insights have inspired you and will help you plan a trip that's not only memorable but also smooth and deeply enriching. From packing light to savoring local flavors and respecting the cultures you encounter, every little bit of thoughtful preparation can elevate your travel experience from ordinary to extraordinary. Remember, travel is a gift, a chance to learn, grow, and connect with the world around us. The goal is to equip you with the knowledge to travel with confidence and joy. This Memorial Day, whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or a bit of both, I encourage you to embrace these tips and make the most of your well-deserved break. The world is full of wonders, and even a short trip can leave a lasting impact. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own travel tips and favorite destinations in the comments below. Have a fantastic Memorial Day weekend 2025. I'm Kubvaruno Zamiri, and it's been a pleasure sharing these ideas with you. Keep exploring, keep learning, and always travel with an open heart and an adventurous spirit. May your journeys be safe, your experiences be rich, and your memories be plentiful. Until our paths cross again, whether here on this channel or out there on the road, I wish you happy and fulfilling travels. Take care and enjoy every moment.